I think we should start with your Lakers, Chris.
I'm ready for some free VC.
Which former NBA MVP did the Lakers trade for in the 2021 NBA offseason?
Was it Derrick Rose? Russell
Oh yeah,
Westbrook?
Russell Westbrook. It's so easy.
Kevin Durant? Or James Harden?
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The view high above our broadcast location tonight, the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Today's NBA is truly a skill game.
Changing like the game is. David, good insight. Thank you. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Miles Bridges. MP out there with Devin Booker. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Luwawu in at the three, the small forward. And for Los Angeles, outside the wings are George and Leonard. Marcus Morris is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's Peyton in at the points. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Now here's Leonard. George looking around, 6 to shoot. The dish to Robinson. Peyton outside, shoots a three.
In my face, get the
Rebounded
frick
by
out.
DeAndre Ayton. And it's Phoenix's ball. Booker in the corner. And here's MP for three. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Here's Leonard. Over Booker, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
MP's shot is good.
And good understanding by MP. Gets to his spot and gives his team some floor spacing.
George against
Yo,
Booker.
what?
First shot, first basket.
Paul George is going to
Blocks
be
fast.
42%
It's just
fast.
fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
MP,
Yeah,
no good.
nice.
The Clippers have
Dude,
gone
I
to a
cannot.
lead to
I
start
lost
out
my
the
fucking
game.
mojo. That's all I can say. I lost my
Here's
fucking mojo
Peyton.
right now.
And the rejection
Get the
by
fuck out.
Ayton.
No.
Nice timing as Ayton's up there for the rejection.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Kicks it out to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. On the wing, MP. Pass to Leonard. Now, here's Bridges. Booker dishes to MP. Leonard against Ayton. Back to MP. For three. Rebound by the Clippers.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. It looks like an orange in his hand, and Kawhi tenacious to the rim with that finish.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A three from
Jesus.
MP. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. MP's got his second basket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Robinson kicks to Peyton. Lots of room. The shot is good off the backboard.
Well, you risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton skilled enough to find the open man.
Passes it to Llewellyn. Back to MP. Ayton trying to break free. MP, good. And it's 8 points for MP.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Payton has such quick hands out there. It might be his best attribute on the floor.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
They get it back. Here's Robinson. Some solid defense from Ayton.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Oh, and Brent, here's another thing to like about Payton. He's very coachable.
Well, no doubt. He's accepted a lot of different roles in a lot of different situations. And when you see a player like that who's turned over from team to team but still gets opportunities to play, that must mean he's earning the trust of the coaching staff. That's why he's on the floor.
Robinson finds Payton.
Oh, shit.
And Payton throws it down.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. Booker the pass to MP. Good. A nice assist from Booker. MP's got 10.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now the pass to Robinson. Payton with the ball. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
It's George on the wing, defended by Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And here's MP for 3. And the Suns get it back. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Here's Robinson following the score by Phoenix. Here's Leonard. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Well, his shots aren't dropping. They
Oh,
haven't been able
shit.
to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it. Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Booker finds MP.
3 from 3.
A nice assist from Booker. MP's got 13.
And not thinking twice about it. Fantastic decision by MP to go right up with that one.
Robinson dishes to Payton. Over Ayton. Misses off the right iron. Suns leading by 5. MP passes to Booker. Back to MP. Ayton trying to break free.
Another green.
Buries
Do
the
that.
long-range jumper. He's got 16.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Payton gets the bucket.
A really good decision there from Paul George. Quick to find the open man.
Poked away and stolen by Payton. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. Pass to Bridges. Stolen away.
I'm sorry, how is that a turnover?
And here is Payton. 9 points last game. Feeds it to Leonard. Teardrop shot.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Back to MP. From outside the arc. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
George passes to Robinson. Outside Leonard. Outside George. And there's the drive. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And MP throws it down.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Robinson kicks to Leonard. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Lets it go from the wing. Leonard, no luck.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Clippers trail by 12. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. That one, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
It's taken away by Payton. To the paint. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Did he just dunk on me?
Aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Now here's 8. He has 6. The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by George.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Leonard with the bucket.
You got to do your best to root and push and shove Kawhi Leonard outside of the paint. Just too strong and too skilled on the inside, and then he starts to get comfortable. This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
All right. Look who's coming.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Phoenix also making some changes. Rashawn Holmes is checked in for 8. Charge comes in for Bridges. And Chris Paul subbed in for Devin Booker. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Kennard. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Holmes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And there haven't been too many players who had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Free throw good, MP. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Kennard against MP. Zubac trying to break loose. Kennard's shot is off. Suns leading by 14. Here's Luwawu. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Johnson right side.
Corey, I told you. It happens every time. Every damn time.
Positioning on the putback.
Talk often about physicality of bigger players. Cauley Stein, one of those guys who fits into that category.
In the corner, it's MP. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. MP's got 30 points. And so it's MP making things happen for Phoenix. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's business.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Got Rashawn Holmes. MP out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Dario Saric, and it's Luwawu in at the three spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Oh, easy.
Thank you, Kevin.
Let's go. Good
Well,
bucket.
mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Cauley Stein. No good with the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The shot by Saric, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 17-point game. Out to the right wing. Cauley Stein finds Johnson. Zubac with it, defended by Paul. The turnaround jumper. No good that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Saric passes to MP. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
After that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Pass to Kennard. Pass to Mann. Looking for Cauley Stein. He gets it there.
Cauley Stein, a lot of his shots are predictable shots within the offense, so he stays confident with those opportunities.
MP passes to Holmes. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Holmes got his first 2 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Kicks it out to Johnson. From outside, off the mark. Suns leading by 17. Paul passes to Luwawu. Inside, Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Cauley Stein passes to Zubac. Here's Mann. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a lot of players want a voice in team.
Sun substitution.
Leonard has it in the corner. Takes it off the glass. Leonard's got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ayton, the pass to Booker. And here's MP for 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
3 points.
Booker's got his 8th assist in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, not much you can do to stop that. Leonard showing once again his physical prowess at the 10.
And Ayton gets double teamed. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
The pass to Robinson. Kicks to George. Pass to Peyton. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Pass to George. And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. MP with the ball. And stolen by Peyton. He dishes it to George. Leonard with the ball. Holmes covering. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the rejection by Ayton.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a little. Surprising, given that Morris is a solid shooter. And
Hey, Brandon, I'm afraid, all right?
At the line for your Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr. taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
To the inside. Holmes trying to free himself up. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Bridges. Bridges got 3 assists in the game. Ayton against Robinson. Peyton passes to George. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
George against Booker. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. And George, here we go. Goes back up. Some solid defense from Ayton. Paul George with the steal.
This is what the coaches are at.
And so it's Phoenix with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And with as many 3-pointers as they've dropped.
Oh, Care just... Wow, that's hilarious.
It says the trees that are made.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side
Oh, there goes
trying to
Frost.
comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The team leaders, George and Leonard, on the wing. Robinson is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Peyton in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Back to MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th.
Dude, I've had 10 threes, and there's... I'm 10 for 17 on threes. Holy shit.
Well, okay then.
Peyton with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Back to Robinson. Good, nice job down low. Robinson's got his second bucket tonight.
Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
Offensive rebound. Ayton goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Leonard. And it's off the back rim. No good. Suns leading by 19.
And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
To the middle, here's Booker. Up and in on the way. Booker's got 5. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Here's Llewellyn. He's covered by Leonard. On the wing, MP.
Oh, whoa. I was not ready for that.
14 for the Suns. Bridges finds Ayton. A second chance effort picked his pocket. Peyton looking around. Over MP. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Booker the pass to MP. Launches a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Clippers trail by 19. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One thing about Kawhi Leonard's defense, Brent, his quick hands really help him.
Well, isn't it incredible, Kevin, every year how many steals Kawhi gets that are so much different than any other defender in the NBA, where he literally rips that ball away from any offensive player and takes off down the other end of the floor.
And Phoenix making a change here. Biombo's checked in.
That is a fearless take right there from Devin Booker. The defense bodies him up, but excellent there, finishing off the drive.
Peyton against MP. And Marcus Morris good for 3. 11 points in the game.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Outside, George. There's the drive. And it's Robinson. That's out on the assist by George. Robinson's got 8 points.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
A 3 from MP. Sinks the triple.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
The body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubats is checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Sharch is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. A 3 from...
I took way too little.
And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 17.
How about Peyton getting up and showing us some of that lift?
Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And Sharch kicks to Booker. The pass to Sharch. Booker outside. Pocket 6. Beyond the arc. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. MP against Payton. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. Payton's got 4 points in the quarter.
A soft touch from Elfrid Payton. A little tricky there with the floater.
No, bro. How's that turnover on me?
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Mann comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Johnson in for Elfrid Payton. And a change for the Suns. Paul's checked in. Here's Luau. The three from MP. The shot, no good. Here's Mann. Now Kennard. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Mann. Fires from the line. Sharge grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 16. MP finds Biyombo, and then Biyombo with the dunk.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Here's Zubac. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Sharge has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A three from MP. It's hauled in by Zubac. And Los Angeles guys shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Johnson surveying the floor. An easy 2 points on the lane. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Suns.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
And that one drops. Zubac has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
They swipe it. Here's the break. Kennard with the ball. Now defended by MP. Kennard with the ball. He has 7. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Cauley-Stein's got 8 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Luau, the pass to Paul. A three from MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kennard for 3. That shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Sharge, that's good.
Sharge on the inside has really good quality footwork.
Clippers trail by 15. Here's Kennard. Some solid defense from Sharge. The Suns shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Here's Kennard. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. 9 points in the game so far.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And good. He hits it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Passes to Zubac. Johnson outside. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. And the first one at the line is good. And Brent Sharge, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And the rejection by Holmes. Checked in for the Suns. Miles Bridges comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Phoenix on defense. The lead is 15. And it's Leonard missing.
What the fuck are they barking at? What the hell?
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but it's still very much a high percentage look.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Johnson. Here he goes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. The Clippers have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And Johnson drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Down low, here's Smith. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Kennard kicks to Zubac.
Is Evander still here, or did he fall asleep on the mic?
Nope, I'm still here.
Okay. Just went dead quiet, so I wanted to be sure, you know?
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And it's Smith missing. Clippers trail by 17. Here's Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
3rd team foul. At the line for your Clippers.
First one falls for him. Los Angeles making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And Johnson drops them both. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Johnson goes in, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Keon Johnson.
There's a minute left to play here in the 3rd. Intercepted. Goes up from the top of the key. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Okay, so I need those.
And he sinks the 2nd. 54 seconds left in the 3rd. Back to MP. And another one falls. Amazing. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
My entire team has 50 points. I have 60 of our 110.
Oh, and the jam
Jesus Christ.
I love the patience, the tactical mindset of Leonard. He's so good at picking his spots, especially on the pick and roll.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Another bucket. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And both free throws good for MP. Bridges against George. From downtown, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And so it's the Phoenix Suns out in front by 17 points. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Teron Luke.
One basket at a time, all right? Keep playing, keep getting shots. That's all right. If luck comes out of the basket, just keep going, all right? We all right. They're going to come back in one possession. Got to keep playing, all right?
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves.
Kevin, he wants his guys to just slow down a bit out there. Good message from Coach Luke.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Rashawn Holmes out there with Smith. Then it's MP. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. Got a piece of it. Bridges passes to Holmes. To the inside. Jerome. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Payton. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Saw the opportunity, did Elfrid Payton, and inside capitalized.
To the middle, here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Payton the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. Over Smith. Rebound by Smith. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Phoenix. And that one is good from Jerome. And the Suns lead by 19.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Leonard inside. He's against Smith. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I think there are a lot of big men in this league who don't realize that Mitchell Robinson has that kind of quickness. They end up fouling him quite a bit.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Terrence Mann. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Devin Booker comes in for Jerome.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Payton. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. On the wing, MP. Covered by Payton. It's good from long range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, George. And the pass to Robinson. And here is Payton. Will it go? That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
Damn.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Back to MP. The 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Payton outside. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Phoenix leading by 21. And here's MP for 3. And another one falls.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
George passes to Peyton. He kicks it to Leonard. Holmes against Peyton. Shot clock at 5. The offensive rebound, and it's blocked. Booker looking around. In the corner, it's MP. Good, another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Mitchell Robinson.
Second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more.
Substitution on the court.
Zubac finds Johnson. It's hauled in by MP.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Yep, that one goes. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Los Angeles.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Leonard. Driving the lane. Shot clock at 6. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim. And the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant the game this was.
For MP.
This was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Johnson, the pass to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Ayton against Robinson. And Booker kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. The 3 from MP. And again for 3.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now, Greg, alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Man, can't hit from 12. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Amazing technique on the boards tonight, MP. You found a body every time the ball went up. Coach must have been happy with that effort.
I think it's a cliche that rebounding is a team effort, but it's true. So whether you're a guard, big, when the ball goes up, you find your man and you put a body on him. Coach has been preaching that since preseason. He's really big on taking care of the fundamentals, doing the little things, and he's right. That's often the difference between winning and losing. Nice to see everybody.
You've been stellar all year. I mean, how did the increased expectations that comes with winning Rookie of the Year affect your preparation for your sophomore season?
You know, Candace, I don't think anything's changed. I would have worked as hard as I possibly could regardless, but it did give me some extra motivation. You know, sometimes it's a slog. Doing two-a-days, getting up early in the morning, even though generally I love...
5 comments.
Man, I'm human. And on days when I need some help getting going, knowing that everybody's going to be watching me, expecting more from me, that gives me motivation. I don't want the guys on the team to have to face media attention because I got off to a slow start due to a lack of preparation.
Yeah, I hear you. But that's good motivation. So what advice would you give to this year's rookies looking to make a similar impact in their first seasons?
Candace, you got to put a great team around you, and most importantly, you have to listen to them. Once you make the league, you got people from all over telling you how great you are, but if you listen to those people, you will never get any better. You got to listen to your coach, because they always want the best for you, and you got to listen to the people that's closest to you, the ones who want the best for you, because they'll tell you when you're messing up, and you're going to need that, trust me. There's a whole lot of yes men out there, and they'll be happy to ride with you as long as you're on top, but watch what happens when you're not. Okay? They'll be gone just as quick.
For real. Is that something you've dealt with?
Me? I got a great group, top to bottom, but you see it all the time in this league, unfortunately. So you just got to stay humble and work hard, and that's the only way. All right, I'm good. Thank you, guys.
In order to get Mr. Triple-Double, the Lakers had to send some players. Which following Laker player was not included in the Russell Westbrook deal?
Was it Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Montrezl Harrell, Alex Caruso, or Kyle Kuzma? Hint, hint, this player now plays for the Chicago Bulls.
And I miss him so dearly.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analyst. Allie, take it away.
NBA technology is moving faster than ever.
Well, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Alan. And Smitty, tonight's game features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans.
I fucked up.
Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Valentine in at the 2-guard spot. And for Phoenix, Miles Bridges is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's MP. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Luau Cabarro in at the 3, the small forward.
This is why you run the offense through MP. He makes quick decisions, and he puts the ball right where it needs to be.
At the line for your Suns, Timothée Luwawu Camaro.
Here's Oladipo. Pass to Williamson. Outside Ingram. The rebound by Bridges. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And here's MP. Fires the three. Drops in the three.
You got to respect the confidence from MP. Wasting no time rising and firing off the catch.
Pass to Williamson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal.
It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
Williamson hits them both. In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
Shots good by Valentine.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Bridges. And here's MP. Takes the three. And the Suns get another three.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
The shot by Oladipo, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Booker. Rebounded by Nurkic.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Here's Valentine. Booker defending. Shots good by Valentine. Valentine's got his second basket of the game. On the wing, MP. Tipped. Bridges against Williamson. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Oladipo against MP. Over MP. No good off the back of the rim. The Suns leading. To the inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You have to avoid being too physical with MP. He just does a terrific job there getting the defense to overcompensate.
And both free throws good for MP.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Williamson. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Williamson's got his second basket of the night. Outside Booker. Pass to Aiden. MP with it. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, something Zion Williamson was at the forefront of was helping arena workers affected by the COVID pandemic. He set an unbelievable example with his generosity.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And you're referring to Zion's pledge to pay the salaries of so many workers furloughed during that trying time.
NBA Zion's effort led to a lot of other NBA players following suit. It was great to see just how much NBA players care about. Okay.
Throw it down.
Yes, he did. With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Nurkic with the block. And here's MP from outside.